students and teachers, those who are single like me, and all the blind lovers sitting at the corner, congratulations for making it this far. Without electricity, water and gas scarcity, with high inflation bars and through all the bruises and scars while living in the independent state of Pakistan. But living with low income and price hikes quantum is becoming so bizarre. That's why the F in Pakistan stands for freedom. But you know what? There's no F in Pakistan. So does the freedom. You all independent Pakistanis, our neighbor, India, once shot for the moon and recently landed amongst the moon successfully. But that's not a big deal. Indian parents allow their kids to become astronauts. But here, in our countries, the national dream of Pakistani parents is to see their kids either as doctor or an amateur engineer. Our parents don't allow us to, or else we would have reached the moon. But, Ms. President, kindergartners in the entire world are free to choose their own sex identity, and we are not even free to choose our own careers. We might be independent, but we are not free. Let me prove it to you. Article 24 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights says, every human has a right to rest and leisure. But if you're a Pakistani, forget about that. After taking classes for straight 6 hours, I come home, totally worn out. I lay on my bed with droopy eyes, aching body, and a very sensational sleep is yet to come but boom. The TV blares at a very high volume. My brother screams, my sister cries, my mother shouts, there's this clanking and clashing in the house, and then there's an electricity outage in our area, which we locally call load shedding. I witness a big bang instead of the sweet dreams. Not only this, but UDHR also says every human has a right to food. But I am being deprived of all the chocolates I've ever kept in the refrigerator. Being a Pakistani is no easy task. Mr. President, I am not free to sneak out of home for the late night hangouts with my friends. If I dare to do so, my parents can kick me out of home. And all rights reserved to them. They are the owner of the house. And I am an unemployed Pakistani doctor with empty pockets and nowhere else to go. So I proved it, Mr. President. I am not free to enjoy my right to rest and leisure, not free to enjoy my right to food, my right to privacy, you all know about that. And my right to shelter is also endangered. And this is the story of every Pakistani. That's why I say, we are not free. And you know what? Those 800,000 Pakistanis who left for abroad were not in search of the jobs. They were clearly in search of the freedom. And lastly, I would like to talk about the freedom of speech. Seems interesting, but as per the rules of this contest, I am not free to talk about the politics and you know who, the establishment. If I dare to do so, if I use my right to freedom of speech here, a black Vigo will appear, and I will be disappeared even before the award ceremony. But my award is more precious to me than the freedom of speech, so this is me, really not oppressed, and a very proud, independent and free Pakistani signing off before the arrival of Black Vigo.